Hello, I'm Tayla Jackson, CEO and founder of Mindful Leaders and mentor at Breaking Box's 3-day immersion at Lake Glenmaggie, Central Gippsland, Victoria from 13th to 15th of October 2023.
Hey, I'm Amrita Bradley. I am the event creator for Breaking Boxes, and I'm here today with Tayla Jackson. So Tayla is one of the mentors at our 3-day immersion coming up in October. And we're going to have a bit of a chat with Tayla today and see what she's bringing to the event. So Tayla, what is your why? Why do you do what you do?
The mantra that I live by is "won't die wondering." I've actually had this tattooed on my arm for 8 years now. The beauty of it is it requires me to live a life where when I wonder about something, an experience, who I am experiencing, a new possibility in life, my goals, my bucket list, so to speak, what are the things that I want to do with this human experience, that I set myself up in life in order to actually have that experience. And the phrase "won't die wondering" itself is, for me, it's a tool, it's a philosophy, so that whenever I get into a rhythm of life and I think I know who I am, what I do, I get into a box, so to speak.
Yeah, into like a comfortable rut.
Like a rut. And I'm like wandering outside of that box, but not creating a pathway that enables me to experience it. That's my wake-up call. That's where I get to reconsider my life by design and create a new pathway that enables me to actually experience that which I'm wondering about. The beautiful dichotomy of this phrase itself is, I know that in some way, shape, or form, I will die wondering. And that is quantum physics in itself. Every possibility that exists on the planet is taking place, and I get to choose which path I take. So that thereby demonstrates that I will die wondering about other possibilities. But the philosophy itself is that I continually choose to create a path for myself where I actually get to feel fully alive.
I suppose from what I hear you say is that you're not going to let fear stop you from doing anything. You're going to recognize all the possible potential roadblocks and work through them. Is that what I'm hearing?
Absolutely. And that doesn't mean that it's going to be easy. I'm well aware. It's actually allowing myself to have the sensation of fear. In order for me to have courage in the first place, it's actually allowing myself to take that fear and to actually use the fear as a tool, and to still allow myself to go forth and experience my dreams regardless of the fear, bring the fear with me. What I found in life is sometimes the fear itself is just reminding me of how much I care. Sometimes the fear is just a reminder that I'm actually alive and I'm living and I'm breathing in this beautiful temple. And there is so much that I don't know. I don't know what I don't know. I can't even begin to tell you how much I don't know. But it's in that journey itself of me being willing to explore and to learn.
Yeah.
Where
that's
true
beautiful.
knowledge.
Willing. It's that willingness, isn't it? It's that willingness just to, admit that it's not going to be necessarily easy, that there's going to be challenges and, there's going to be things that you're going to have to deal with. But yeah, you're going to, give it a go anyway. That's beautiful. I love it.
The box is the stories and beliefs and ideas. It's the parameters, the structure of safety that we've created, our perception, our lenses, our philosophy makes up this box. And the box makes up our reality, our current reality. And the reason I want to start by saying thank you to the box is because we wouldn't be here without that original parameters for us to explore what our reality is and who we are. When we start to get into breaking the box, for me, I'm looking at, what if we allowed wonderment to come in as our lens and we looked through life with a new idea, a new story, a new perception, a new belief. We looked through life through valuing different types of values, and we changed our environment. We changed the way we thought about something. We changed the way that we thought we took action. Like, this is who I am and this is how I act. It's that idea of moving from the stagnant self, of thinking that the self is made up of all of these beliefs that cannot be changed, into a malleable self, which actually has us more intimately relating with change itself, because change is always happening. Life is always transforming or transmuting. It's in a constant state of flux, and thereby it's only the humans really that look at life from this lens of thinking that it is boxed in, and that is what life is, and that is who I am. But it shuts us off from actually opening up to potential. And that's the potential of who we are. That's the potential of what our life could be.
So Tayla, a lot of the people that I've spoken to about challenges and desires when I was researching this event talked to me about feelings of being stuck, needing some space to work on themselves, to deal with past traumas, to identify the things that were actually like keeping them in their box. So how does the mentoring that you bring going to support people attending the 3-day Breaking Boxes immersion?
Yeah, it's about finding the tools within. And what I do is I create a safe environment for that change to take place, because change can be uncomfortable, but it can also be really exciting. And when there's a safe environment set up for someone to actually explore the new possibilities for their life, and they're doing that alongside other mutual friends, new friends that are also there to explore the same narrative, which is better themselves, better their lives, better their communities, then you're creating a pathway of the least resistance. You're actually creating an environment that wants to move in that direction. Where if people stay in their comfortable bubble and they're wanting to explore something outside of that, that bubble is going to constantly be challenging, and you're going to be coming up with resistance to that new belief, a new idea, a new value. What I'll actually do is teach you how to have the resilience and the strength within to, even in those challenging circumstances where everything is saying, you can't do that. Why do, like, when you feel like you're up against the world, it's like actually changing your reality to realize that life supports you. How does that happen? Like, how does one person go from a challenging circumstance to a breakthrough?
Yeah.
Well, there's an ingredients required. And some of those ingredients are having a support network. Some of those ingredients are having people that have walked that path before you. Some of those ingredients are literally putting yourself in a new environment so that you can experience yourself in the new possibility, and thereby actualize a new reality. The great thing about my mentoring, it is custom and it's intuitive to the individual. Some of the tools that I use are guided meditation, creating a new belief through guiding an awareness and changing the story, or appreciating and having an awareness of the current story, and then transitioning into the new story that you want to step into. That's a guided meditation process that we can go through. Another tool is we could use drama. So we can use playfulness and acting to actually create a new pathway for our lives. We can use journaling. I love to give people the opportunity to not only be seen and heard and really witnessed in who they are and what they're exploring, but to also have the opportunity to strengthen their own skill in actively listening to others and actually being present with others. Because if we're not present with who is in front of us, what is in front of us, and the current experience that we're having, if we're not present with all of those sensations taking place, and we're constantly thinking about what's next or what has been, like past or future, then we're missing the gold of what life is actually already giving us. So some of the techniques that I'll use will help people come more into the present moment, so that when they're asking for this next thing in life, when they get there, that they can actually be present with what has arrived.
Anxiety is about, being, almost too worried or scared of the future, what future is happening. And then depression, the opposite, it's being stuck in the past. So yeah, bringing people into their present and then helping them really dial into what it is they're feeling can even identify the box. It can, help uncover that stuckness, when people just go, yeah, something's not right. I don't know what it is. I don't know how to deal with it. I'm just stuck. So using, guided meditation and being present and drama activities, are all going to be really innovative and interesting ways of, uncovering whatever it is the, individual has to uncover.
Yeah, also using the breath as a tool that anyone can access any moment of any day to actually deepen their relationship with themselves. So we can go through different breathing techniques to decrease anxiety and to be more present. And when we are more present and we are grateful for our lives, then naturally depression decreases.
I love that. I love the breath. It's so funny because it's something that's always there. We always have it. It's just a matter of stopping and actually using it. It's great. What unique gift are you going to bring to the participants of the Breaking Boxes 3-day immersion?
We live in such interesting times right now, and we need greater leaders to take action and be the change that they wish to experience. Too many people are sitting on their butts, stagnating, and not living their dreams. My gift is taking your dreams and bringing them into reality. There's a powerful quote from Mark Twain. I have been through some terrible things in my life, some of which actually happened to me. Isn't it interesting how we go through our lives worrying and dreading things that haven't even happened and most likely won't, that are completely out of our control? What if we flipped that narrative on its head and actually just took action on what we do want? Took a leap of faith in having some more fun in life. Let's say you meet a magical wizard and you get to ask this wizard for a request. And you say, wizard, I want to change my life. I want to do something differently. I want to chase my dreams. This is what I want, wizard. And the wizard says to you, you know what? Here's a ticket. Here's a ticket to change your life. Take it. And you sit there looking at that wizard and you just can't fathom how to take the ticket from the damn hand. I think so often in life, all we need to do is take the damn ticket and go.
Is what you're saying, that I've got to make an investment. Like, there's all these things that I want and all these dreams I want to chase, but I've actually got to take the first step on the path, which is taking the ticket out of the wizard's hand. Yeah.
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 Yeah. Take the step.
Take the damn ticket.
So often in life, what we're asking for and what we're seeking is already seeking us, and we already have the answers, and what we want is already right there for the taking. We've got to take action. So often we can concern ourselves with things that are always going to be concerns, like taking time off work, or, I've got kids or I've got family. Can you bring them with you? Can you send your kids on another adventure? Go stay with some family or some friends. Oh, can I afford this right now? Oh, I've got bills to pay. We can constantly keep coming up with excuses all day long and talk ourselves out of life itself. And we're going to get to the end of the game, get to the end of our lives and ask ourselves this: did I truly live life to my greatest capacity?
Yeah.
Did I explore my dreams? Did I make great friends? Did I foster community? Did I really know my purpose? Did I really get to explore my passions and my interests and what I truly value at the deepest core level of who I am and why I'm here? Or did I just concern myself with the excuses of life? I know which path I'm choosing. Every single one of us is the author of our lives. We're writing a story. And that story is made up of nuances. It's made up of different colors, different people, different experiences, different sensations, different adventures. What story are you currently writing? You've got the pen and the paper. And I want to encourage you to actually start writing your story with intention. Start taking a step back from your story and have an awareness that you can write anything you want. You can literally write anything you want. So what are you writing? So when we're using words in our everyday life, just by simply switching the words that we use, it can literally change our reality. And I'll give you an example of that. I had this client who just constantly kept saying, I can't do it. I don't know how to do it. I'm not that. Constantly away from reality. It's like when you ask someone, maybe you're at the shops and you go, oh, how's your day been? And someone says, not bad. They're telling you what life isn't. But they're still using the word bad and not. It's away from. It's constantly getting out of life and not bringing ourselves to life and engaging with life. What if we were to change that language into actually asking ourselves, how is my life right now? How do I want to choose to describe this moment for me right now? And what if we were to say, wow, I'm really great. I had this interesting thing happen to me today. I'm loving your outfit. It's giving me joy. Like, what if we were to take that question and actually use our voice as a tool and connect with people more often? And that's where we can really start playing with language, and we can start playing with the way that we use words. What if when I said to you, can you do this? And you said, I can't. You said, I wonder how I could.
Yeah.
Enabling you to create the steps to create that reality and create that possibility. We spend more of our lives using words mindfully and being aware of not only the history and the culture to do with the word, but also the energy. So when we say, I love you, we don't just say, yeah, I love you, but we actually take a moment to really feel the essence of that word and feel what we're giving someone. Your words are a tool, and they can be a weapon. They can be a weapon of creation, or they can be a weapon of destruction. So what are we aligning our words to? What are we creating with our words in conversation? And that can be the simplest of conversation, like at the supermarket. That could be a conversation with your friends and your family. That could be a conversation with yourself and your own life. What words are you using to describe life? Because remember, you are the author. So when we have a strong awareness of the power of our voice, the power of words, and we give those words with intention, clear direction, and we're also aware of the word that we're actually using to describe exactly with precision that which we wish to describe, that's where we create alignment with our words. That's where we create alignment with our conversations.
by going in.